We're all linear beings living a linear life. You're poor and you will die poor. My parents were neurotic and alcoholics, so I am a neurotic and alcoholic. It's because of their fault. Everything in my life is wrong. Nobody loves me. I can't find a good job. Life is unfair with me. Those are the biggest lies that they have ever forced you to believe. We're all dimensional beings living in a dimensional life. You manage your own life, no one else. You create your own life, no one else. And when you start realizing and understanding this reality, you will see for the first time the immensity of this space, of this dimension we live in. You have all the power within you. You have the power to be whatever you want to be, wherever you want to go, and wherever you want to live in at. When you live your present, when you understand your present, when you see through your present, you are pure universe. You have the power of the universe. You begin to live in happiness with the universe. Namaskar, my quantum friends. Here, Devadatta from Dallas. Welcome to another session of Tu Poder Cuántico. Abundance is a law that you can use for multiplying whatever you like. If you have low frequency, if you are in a low vibration, you will multiply your low vibration. If you are happy and you have a high vibration, you will multiply your high vibration. Wealth is a frequency, and it's within you. It vibrates with the same tune of happiness. Have you ever noticed how the babies, they always are smiling, opening those big, huge eyes, observing, learning, assimilating, sucking, sharing that good energy? The baby doesn't know what a bad mood is or what to be sad is. As soon as the baby sees you, they smile. And I tell you this because you still have that joy of living within you, that abundance of life within. Because your abundance is connected with that feeling of being complete, of feeling complete. I am who I am, said God. Abundance is having fullness of life, the abundance of a night of stars, full of stars, of a rainy afternoon, of a cool breeze on your face. And it's funny enough, but you always feel all this when you live in the present. Abundance or wealth does not necessarily shows us money. It manifests itself as happiness. You have to recognize the abundance in your life, the abundance around you. The trees, the sun, the moon, the people, the cars, the buildings, the countryside, whatever it is. Abundance is in a mother's phone call, when you live outside the country for the last 30 years. I remember that. That's my experience when my mom used to call me. And she was already very, very old, 94, 95. So she was already a little over the edge. But she would always, first thing she would say, I would say, hello, Mom. And she would say, are you still painting? She was so worried about my well-being. She was, even in her bed, dying, she would be like showing that mother's love, no? That abundance of love. Abundance of affection. How wonderful. But when you lack this abundance, when lack is what dominates you in life, manifestation will not come into your life. Manifestation will not appear in your life. Because you have this divine power that you really have to take care of. You must work on this, no? You must strengthen this sacred bond that you have with the universe, that you have with God. When you tune your frequency with this divine matrix, you're going to start feeling your life of prosperity and abundance. And you will start manifesting whatever you want. When you achieve that yourself as a person and as yourself, higher self, or true self come together, that's when you see it. That's when you feel it. It's like breathing in and wow. There's no more separation. There's union. Like yoga. Eckhart Tolle calls them the superficial I, your person, and your deep I, your higher self. They do not exist separately. We see them separated, but they're not. Because when you do that, you're present as a person, as an individual, but you're also present as your higher self. And you feel this extra abundance in your life, no? This extra breathe in and breathe out, feeling it. And one begins to see life in a different way. Those problems that before were killing you, because you were facing them in an egoistic way, from now on you embrace them with your consciousness, with your soul. I've been living in this place exactly 22 years, very happy. This wonderful place. Beautiful relationship with my landlords, they were fantastic. But now, from one day to another, they told me, we're going to sell the house. And they've been kind enough to tell me, we're going to sell the house, and we're in that period, so you still have time, no? To do whatever you have to do. At the beginning, that caused me such an amount of stress that I got very sick with my vertigo, vomiting, passing out, a lot of things. When I started to see this from another perspective, than that egoistical way that would make me very sick, it's like I heal myself. It's like getting covered in balm. It's like you have an injury and they put you balm on it. Or there's a horse that had an accident on its leg and they put this balsam on it. And then the horse can start walking again. So this is like, will transform you, will heal you. From the moment that you start living in this present, in your present, because the present is the only moment we have, you can exist in the past and you can't exist in the future, because the past doesn't exist anymore and the future still doesn't exist. So how are you going to exist in a place that doesn't exist? When I started to realize that, I healed myself. I got a lot more tranquil, I got a lot more calmer, and now I can deal with things, and I know what I have to do, and I can move here and move there. Remember this. Try to do this little exercise for the next couple of weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. Wherever you go, whatever you do, think about what you're doing from the perspective of being infinite consciousness in the present. Feel that infinite abundance of creating, of thinking, of knowing, of being conscious of what you're doing. And believe me, things will change. I am who I am. I am the universe. You are the universe. You're part of that universe. You are God. And if you're God, you can't miss abundance. You can't miss everything because you are everything and you have everything. You're connected to this infinite mind. To this abundant intelligence. And this is the beingness of the universe itself. And that I am is not from your individual, from that physical individual, but that universal I, the cosmic I, the cosmic inside of you, not the outside of you. I was reading this and I found it very interesting. Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj said, there is no difference between an ant, a human being, and an elephant. If you understand this and you see this, you're done. They are of the same quality, their bodies. The body of an ant is small. The one of an elephant is large. The one of a human is large. The size is different due to the physical, due to the character. But the life force is the same. The cosmic abundance is the same. The cosmic energy is the same. And as your spiritual encounter grows, you understand more and more your spirituality. That body, mind, individual identification disappears. You don't see it like different things. And your consciousness joins that universal consciousness of quantum abundance. You become one. And now you start living through that life force, that inhaling, exhaling, and I feel it. I feel it in my guts. You breathe it, you hug it. And that individual, physical individual, that ego no longer slows you down, no longer exists. You transformed yourself. You went back to what you were originally. And when you realize that you are abundance, you manifest yourself in all the aspects, in every aspect. And you will start noticing that me, myself, that you thought you were, it wasn't your true self. Namaskar, my quantum friends. Here, Devadatta from Dallas. Saturday, December the 2nd. Incredible. We're already in December. Infinite abundance of whatever you want for all of you.